Hello everyone, happy High Vibe Monday, round two. For those of you who went to the other live, I had to restart my computer. Facebook gave me a warning that the frame rate was too low, so that's why I had to start on over. Hope you guys are able to come back on this live, but welcome. Welcome to High Vibe Monday, guys. The first three weeks of every month I come live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week, June 1st, it's Monday at 2 p.m., Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. I'm going to come live and either guide you guys through a meditation, guide you through a spiritual practice, or a new technique, or help you understand the talisman that you're currently working with. And then, of course, after we work with the group as a whole, I'm going to go into some free individual reads for the people who join live. So High Vibe Monday is all about helping you get into alignment so you can manifest everything that you want. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Patricia, can you hear me and see me okay? Because I keep getting this warning and I restarted my computer. Action needed. Key frame rate too low. So I don't know what that means. I don't even know what to do about that. Hey, Antoinette. Can you see and hear me okay, or is it choppy? I keep getting a warning from Facebook. Oh, and guys, there is an upcoming live event, Becoming You. I'm going to put that in the description now. I would love to meet you guys in person, channel for you guys in person, hug you in person. It's going to be in Reston, Virginia. So if you want that, that's now in the description of the video. Hi, Haley. Okay, you can see me just fine, Patricia. Hey, Haley, how are you? You hearing me and see me? Haley, how did you find me? All right, if you guys can hear me and see me, then I'm just going to get started. Let's do, I was guided today to pull a spread for the group from a deck, Sacred Rebels by Alana Fairchild. So we're going to pull a 3-card with a 1-card clarifier. And this should resonate with everyone who watches this, whether you watch it live or later in the day. If you're watching it later, definitely say hello. Let me know you watched it. Let me know if you have a question. I'll come back and help as best I can. Okay, guys, so the cards you got, the perfection of your life, shock of the new, restore and replenish. Against the grain is the clarifier. So this is actually a really good reading. And essentially what this is letting you know is that you guys have been working too hard. Sometimes when you're first starting out on an adventure, there's an initial inertia that's needed to propel the project forward. But hey, Amal, that extra bit of inertia to start the journey isn't always needed throughout the journey. So it's really about finely tuning, paying attention to which stage of the journey am I at? Is this the stage of the journey that I need to force myself to do the new action, that I just need to get off the couch and go walk down the block? Or, hey, just, put up a page? Because you can always come back and do a V2, right? Sometimes you first just have to get the initial action out there. After that's gone, you could just maintain it. Think about it like a relationship. A lot of relationships are starting online. And one pro of them starting online is that it's people who've come together to, hey, I do want to be in a relationship, and then they define what type of relationship that is. So they want it. One con of it is that you don't have that community helping with the initial pickup of the manifestation, the initial inertia of it, right? Because when you're in school, it's structured and decided that you're going to go see that person every day. At work, you're going to go see them often. If it's through a friend group, then the one friend that you have in common, when they invite and do things and they invite both of you there, that helps with that initial inertia of helping that relationship start. If you meet online, you kind of not force it, but you have to be willing to put in that awkward wobble stage energy. And that is no longer serving you, because once you realize that it's, oh, I'm not working out to get into alignment. I'm working out because I'm in alignment when I'm working out. I'm working out because it feels good being in my body. This is how I'm choosing to spend my time right now, is by laying out in the sun. Not, look at me, I'm working out, I'm going to lose weight, because that's living in the future. It's about, oh, I'm moving with my body. And wow, as you do a stretch, it's like, it's more like observing. Oh, I didn't realize my body was this tense and tight. Good thing I'm here stretching right now for the right now to be with my body. I hope you guys see that difference. Hey, what's up, Concha? What's up, Wall? Yeah, I'll go into some mini reads after we do the general. So shock of the new. So this one's coming up for you guys because the shock of the new is going to be so much easier. It's going to feel so much better. And the reason why sometimes when you take a big step that can feel good, like let's say you sell your first $100,000 package, and now like you can't seem to find someone else who wants to pay that, or you can't seem someone who's willing to get past that that commitment fear and do the whole package. They just gave you a deposit and then they ran away, right? Because sometimes when the new comes in, it's like it also comes with this like whammy of a, oh, is that how bad I had it? And when your life is good, you don't understand where the grief is coming from, where the sadness is coming from, because the stage was good. Just recognize that that's a normal process of growing. Oh, I used to get safety from this. You know, it did feel good when I had so-and-so meeting my need, but now that I'm stepping out and doing my own business, I won't have coworkers. It's that balancing of what you now realize you may not have appreciated enough out of the previous chapter of your life. Allow yourself to have a little sadness and grief about that. And be okay that in the new chapter, there's a new way that it will get met. And so just be aware that when this card, like, this is going to take, you're not going to have to be sleeping all day or anything, because you're not going from yuck to good. You're going from good to thrive. This is more about really fine-tuning. Are the people in your life uplifting your life or draining your life? And there's no shame on the other person, because when you're going from good to thrive, you're going to have many inbound requests for friendships, for lovers, for boyfriends, for jobs, for things you could do for money. So it's not, no, you feel bad, go away, you shameful thing. It's not that. It's, no, that opportunity isn't for me. Thank you. Because just because you get a no doesn't mean it won't be a yes for someone else. Okay, and so, hey, Kim. And so what happens when this is the clarifying card? It's that, believe it or not, a lot of your action has been against the grain. And I did a beautiful example with my plant. Maybe I'll show you guys now. I think by now you guys all know I have that plant that goes against the top. But if you remember, I used to have it in this corner going up, and then I put it against that way. And so what happened is the plant started growing back towards the light. I was putting the plant in a position where it had to grow in the opposite direction. So how can you start making your actions to more support your boat going downstream, right? Because who wants to be in a boat in a river paddling upstream? Who wants to be in a river on a boat going downstream, and then you're guiding it? Do you want to be in the center and go fast? Do you want to be in the middle, enjoy the scenery and go fast? Or do you want to be off on the side where you're just going slow, literally enjoying the birds that you hear? So it's kind of about retaking inventory about how you've been viewing your manifestations, about how the actions that you've been taking, how can the actions all start being downstream? So guys, do you have any comments on that general message before we go into, hey Amanda, hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I love doing this. This is way more fun with all of you here. So let's do at least a couple minutes on who enjoyed the general message. Did that help you guys with anything? Did it spawn any questions for you? And then we'll go into some individuals for everyone. Great analogy, go with the flow. So yes, it's about going with the flow. And it's also about evaluating that sometimes at your next level, what used to be in flow for you is no longer in flow. Like I know some people who got into some extreme alignment and they were this way, this way, this way, this feels good, right? Like I used to go live. I knew a client one time that used to love going live, like every day, 3 or 4 times a day. It was in the flow. She was making money. She was feeling good. She was alive. She was ecstatic. And then there was one point where she hit like, I don't want to go live that often. Fear kicked in. But what if I don't go live every single day? Will I still get clients, right? all the fear and then all the stuff from the past got kicked up again. Instead of just recognizing, oh, before I liked running my business this way, now I want to run my business in a new way. And this new way involves going live a lot less. So of course I'm going to have to learn a new way, maybe strategic partnerships, maybe grow my email list with ads, maybe do collaborations. There can be a wobble as you're stepping into the new. Should I resell that 100K? Should I drop and lower a different package? Should I raise it and go higher? It's okay if there's a little bit of a wobble as you solidify what it will be like. And so for those of you who really want help solidifying into your next level, I have a live event coming up July 12th and 13th in Reston, Virginia. America is opening up again. One seat's already gone, guys. If you're in a mastermind with me, this is a bonus for you, so you don't need to buy a ticket if you're in a mastermind with me. But if you'd love to just immerse yourself with spirit for 2 full days so that you have more flow and ease in your life, come hang out. I love the message, love the cards. I love the message. I'm definitely taking the old flow, and it's a ton of work. Yeah, okay, so Kim, hit me with your question, and then everyone else, don't ask your question if it's off topic. Ask your question if it goes with the answer I'm giving the person, because then this could just be a beautiful flow of answers for everyone. But Kim, so what are you working towards? What are you manifesting? What's your goal? And tell me the biggest struggle you're having with it, and I can come in and help out. Canada's going in the right direction as well. Yeah, Canada is. Hey, Canada will probably be able to come to the live event, guys. Oh, let's see. Kim, as I wait for your question, let me see if Canada borders are open. Because I think on the 19th. Oh, Canada's the one that extended it. Canada extended the... That's all right. Canada can reject us Americans. That's fine. All right, Kim. So you got the... there's a couple Kims. Kim Johnson. What's your manifestation? What's the biggest struggle you're having? Shuffling cards, ready with spirit. Too bad. I want some of my Canadian clients to come to a live event. What does that mean, Amal? All right, I don't see Kim Johnson's question. So guys, all of you, just answer your question, cut and copy it so that if never mind, I see hers, never mind. I've been in a safe job, want something different, but stay with secure. Staying in my relationship, manifesting upwards movement, and letting go of food for better. All right. So this is good. So for everyone who's wondering, should I offer the 100K or not? For everyone who's wondering, I like this job, and letting go of good for better. Okay. Thanks for that clarification. For everyone who's, I want to offer this new package. Actually, that's a really good question. Let me explain this fear really quick. This is actually the answer to your problem, Kim, is actually really easy. So what happens is one of the most common fears, if it's not an inner child from your past, one of the most common fears that people come up with when they're expanding to allow in something big and great come in is, right, as you're going up life, if it gets taken away, there's a tumble. So when you're moving from yuck to good, it's like, wait, this person yells at me every day. This person screams at me every day. So taking that leap is like, I don't know what the other side looks like, but this is really bad, so I'm going. But when you're at good, right? When you're at good, going up even higher, now there's always a complementary, but I could fall even lower and it will suck and it will hurt even more. What if I take the new job that looks good, a shiny object, but the boss is toxic? Now I'm sadder than where I was over here. What if I take the new job and they want me to work 100 hours a week? What if I take a $100,000 client and they go and badmouth me to all the other people who can afford this? Recently, I've been struggling with going back to work, but realized I really need this time off, just chilling in my bubble and letting go of financial fears. Kim, that's a different fear than what I'm talking about right now. Amanda saying, same here, Kim, except for I'm not in a relationship. Scared to leave my secure job for the unknown. Okay, so for Amanda and Kim Johnson, does that make sense? About sometimes when you go to that next step, it's a bigger fall, right? So Kim Atchison, guys, this is a different fear, but along the same lines. Recently, I've been struggling with going back to work, but realized I really need this time off, just chilling in my bubble and letting go of financial fears. Okay, there are times of hibernation for sure, 100%. Guys, if you noticed, I wasn't going live as often as I used to go live. I legit went off grid, dated a man off grid. I didn't even have cell phone reception on his land. It was 40 acres, like just off grid. I was literally waking up to rivers every day and petting chickens every day. I needed that hibernation time. But when you hit a place of, I just want to be taken care of, that's not the same fear as what if I go for this and I fail? That's, I don't believe I can fail. So, right? Really good if I fail here. You're more at the, I've been scraping along just fine. I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't think that I can take this next step. I think that no matter how hard I try, I'll never be able to achieve this thing that I want, which for you, it sounds like it might be financial security. So those are your underlying thoughts and thought patterns there. That it's just got to be, wow, I didn't realize I have that much disbelief in myself. Well, I'm ready to believe in myself. So that's what you actually want to manifest, Bradley. I want to believe in myself. I want inner being, universe, guides, spirit guides, show me how I can feel good enough for financial security. Show me why I'd be worthy of financial security, right? Because and it doesn't have to do about education level, because there's those fish farmers. They come back, they go on the boat for 3 months, they come back having made $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. There's real estate investors, there's realtors. So it's not about education, it's just, are you ready to let your inner being take you on a journey of feeling good enough within, of believing in yourself, right? Okay, so Johnson is saying absolutely. Sometimes it's not about money, it's about releasing the fear. Okay, let me talk about that. Please leave messages for me. Hey, Haley. Hey, Marnie. So sometimes it's not about money, it's about releasing the fear. So releasing the fear, yes. So when you're in this place of fear, when you're caught up and you're wound up in it, sometimes you do just need to do things that kind of help loosen, right? They just help loosen so that you can then get into alignment. No matter what, though, if you're releasing fear, all you're going to get is to hear, even though you're not wound up anymore, which stops manifestation, which stops action, which leaves you paralyzed in fear in bed. If you're releasing fear, you'll always be like, here. You need to shift your focus to, and just be honest with yourselves. What are you guys committed to? Am I committed to safety? Because that's all a fear is holding me back is about. Am I committed to safety? Or am I committed to living life vibrant? Right? And I'm going to give you a personal share. I have a family member who's overweight. I'm overweight too. There's no judgment about the overweight. But she makes a choice to be overweight and stay in bed every day. She's choosing safety, and what helps her feel safe is being in her home, under her blankets, in her bed, where everything she needs is right there. She's choosing safety. When you choose to go out on that walk, you have to be seen by people, right? Are you choosing safety? Are you choosing, I'm just going to believe that someone's going to take care of me because it feels safer. Other people can make money easier than me, so I'm just going to maintain the faith that I can be taken care of. You're going to choose fear. Are you going to choose I'm committed to safety, or are you going to choose I'm committed to reaching my next $100,000 client? Amal, are you actually going to commit? Are you going to commit? I am committed to finding, supporting, and working with my next $100,000 client. Who is the person? Get me into all the alignment, all the confidence, let them in. Because yes, it's time to sell another one. True, but being a single income, the fear is higher as I can't afford to not have a job. Why does it look like these are replying to people? I have a secure job and the hours aren't enough and I no longer enjoy it. Right. So you're exactly here at the sleep. You're like, this job is good enough, just getting me to scrape by. But you know what? It does put the roof over my head. I am a single mom. It provides most of everything my family needs. I don't want to potentially give that up to go over here and then fall, and now I can't even pay rent. It's better to be in a place of being in full honesty of your fears. I'm afraid of this. And I'm going to love on that fear. I'm going to do things to soothe and ease that fear so that I can take the next job with ease. I'm ready to believe in myself. I'm ready to believe in myself. I'm ready to feel good about myself. I'm ready to feel good about myself. I'm ready to believe in myself. It's time to start believing in myself, and I'm now ready to believe in myself more than I've ever believed in myself before. The going's going to start getting good, and I'm going to get it. I'm ready for things to open up in my life. I'm ready for opportunities to start being for me to start becoming aware of opportunities. That's what I'd like. I'd like to start becoming aware of opportunities where I feel safe. I'd like an opportunity where it feels like the obvious best next thing. Like, duh, I have to take that new job. I want an opportunity where it just feels like, of course, I have to take that job. I feel safe. I bonded with them. They gave me a pay raise. They gave me the hours I wanted. It just felt too good to be true. I want to be on that path. Guys, and if you need help with this, you guys should definitely be at my come to my live event. If you can't come to the live event, book a call with me, and we'll get you guys past this and just into the new life. Safety seems to be my life. I want to live vibrant. So you've got to be at a place of willing to. I know that some of this is going to be uncomfortable, and it's uncomfortable because it's new, right? If you clasp your hands together, there tends to be a hand that you normally put on top. For me, it's my left hand. When I put the right hand on top, you guys could do it yourself. This feels awkward. It feels wobbly. It feels new. So as you get out there to reoffer that $100,000 package, as you get out there to offer a live event, as you get out there to take that next financial leap, maybe you're going to pick up the book and start reading about the stock market. Hey, I'm going to be with myself and recognize that right now it's just a time of reading the books and gathering information. And don't put pressure on yourself if that's where you're at to, I just made $100,000. Like, because most of the time people won't take this B, A, B, because they're like, well, I'm going to B. I need to be at Z. I need to be at the end goal. I want the one step, the one action that will get me here. Guys, someone doesn't become like a world champion wrestler, a gold medal athlete for one workout. How'd you guys like that analogy? I so needed to hear this today. Yeah, Kim, you should really be at my event. I think you should be there. Think about it. Consider it. It's early bird pricing right now. I rented a beautiful suite, guys. I rented the Regency suite. If you go to the website, it's like perfect for a small, intimate group of ladies. It's probably going to be 6 to 7 of us. There's couches, there's big chairs, there's firmer, upright chairs. There's also these little like meditation nooks, and so there's plenty. It's going to be 2 full days. That's plenty of time for everyone to get one-on-one coaching and support from me. And it's just such a beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's like I think it's like 15 or 20 minutes from the Ronald Reagan Airport too, so it's super easy. And the hotel is just stunningly beautiful. I actually got a job offer today, but it's for 90 working hours, hoping there'll be potential for full-time after that. Oh, 90 working days. I actually got a job offer today, but it's for 90 working days. Okay, so this is where Amanda, I want a full-time job, but I got offered a contract to hire, or I got offered a 90-day contract position. Maybe it didn't even have the contract to hire. Recognized, don't treat it as, why is the universe dangling a carrot and then pulling it away from me? View it as, wow, okay, so I've got some financial security for 90 days, so I know how I'm going to be eating. I know I'm going to have a roof over my head for 90 days. Hold on, I got a little distracted. For 90 days, and just recognize the self-growth part of it, the introspective part of it is, there's a part of me that's afraid of committing to a place of employment. I've been treated bad by previous bosses. I've been treated bad by previous coworkers. I've had more demanded out of me than I can give. I've had workplaces mess with the work-life balance so much that my personal life was completely neglected. I want to do a good job for a place of employment. I want to do a good job for an employer, but I want to do a good job for an employer that also recognizes that what helps me be a good employer is if my personal life is tended to. So of course I'd like them to offer health care. Of course I'd like them to offer days off and 6 days. Of course I'd like them to let me have a little wiggle room on that one day I need to pick my daughter up early from work. I want a place of employment that makes me feel that comfortable to take it. All right, let's go to the next comment. Once I buy my RV, I'm in. Guys, anytime you have a once I do X, then I could do it, most of the time it will either be an excuse, it will either be not tapping in that you really don't want to do it, or it will be you intentionally delaying it. So break that down for me, Atchison. Once I buy my RV, I'm in. Why do you need to buy an RV before you go to a live event? I'm not charging $2,000 for the event. I'm not charging $5,000 for the event. My event's not going to take you away from the financial goal of getting an RV, right? Once I buy my RV, I'm in. I'm afraid you got to tell me what yours is, Kim, and go ahead and tell me because I'll help you through it. Not that you have to go to the event. It doesn't matter if you go to the event or not, but I can help you pass that fear so that you can at least start getting your manifestations. Right? So Kim, go ahead and tell me what your fear is. And everyone else, you can start asking your questions. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. I want to help give more people some reads. Be in the hot seat. Some people don't want to be the one asking questions. Some people want to be the ones observing, getting their answers quietly. So yeah. Okay, guys, so here's the link for the live event. And you know what? For anyone who signs up today or tomorrow, but definitely watch this live, I'll give this like a 48, 2 to 3 day window. I'll gift everyone, just as a bonus, a little gift, a one-on-one breakthrough session if you come to a live event. Just as a little bonus, as a little gift. I like bonusing things to people who come live. You're welcome, Amanda. But yeah, so Kim Atchison, definitely hit me with your question. Well, Haley, type your question in. You got to type your question so I can start answering it. Fear of success. Marnie, this entire live has answered the question of the fear of success. Maybe you need to rewatch it, but fear of success comes from you were chugging along, you got to a really good place in life. Now, if you take that next leap, fear of success is actually, I'm fear of if I take that leap and go to here and experience that ecstatic high, if it gets taken away from me for whatever reason, I'm going to drop and fall. And this drop from up here is a lot bigger than a drop from here. That's all that is. So how can you do this jump while keeping safety in mind? I'm afraid of success because I'm afraid people will think that I'm part of that rich snob group. Because when you admit it, now you know what to work on. And if that is your answer, that means your focus point is more on what do other people think about me versus how do I think and feel about myself. And guys, we are solving that exact problem at the live event. Becoming you. It's called Becoming You for a reason. It's knowing that having your focus and your dedication on you, admitting your desires, I want a $100,000 client, allowing it in without judgment from anyone else. Oh, didn't work hard for that money, huh? Like, no, it's about becoming you so you live the life that you want. Will it work out working for myself? So Haley, this entire broadcast has been for you. I hope you go back and rewatch this, Haley. Will it work out working for myself? So this is that wobble point. It will always work out if you have the energy and the actions aligned. I don't know like tell me more about where you're at, Haley. Right? Because you don't want to be working this steady corporate job and then you just all of a sudden quit it and you need your working for yourself to replace that income right away. Right? I had a part-time job for a long time, about a year. I worked a 20-hour, like $30, 20 hours a week, $30 an hour. It covered just my bread and butter. so that I had that part-time income as I was starting this, as I was investing in coaches, as I was learning how to start my business. Concha. I'm in the UK. I've had a client from the UK. Within 6 weeks, she was selling $1,000 packages. So it's 100% possible, Haley. Will it work out just implies that you have a active vibration of insecurity and doubt. I don't think I'm good enough to run my own business. It's better to just admit that. Instead of being, will it work out for me? That's putting your success outside of you. Instead of, wow, I don't think I'm good enough to run my own business. Hey, I don't think I'm good enough because there's actually some things I don't know. I don't know legal terms. I don't know accounting. I don't know marketing. But see, when you word it that way, even though it might be some unpleasant emotions to feel that, now you at least know what you want to work on. And once I admitted that to myself, I went, well, I'm afraid of getting sued. I reached out to a lawyer who's I think she's a contract lawyer, and she set me up with disclaimers for my website. She set me up with contracts for my clients. I'm like, okay, I feel rest assured now. Well, I don't understand enough about accounting. So I hired some accountants, asked them some questions. What's a tax write-off? What's not? What about this? Right? So it's about knowing that one by one, you'll learn more and more and more and more. But as you're going up this gradual step, can you just also allow yourself to have a part-time, maybe a full-time job, but another source of income before you put that pressure on that business? Because essentially where you're at is there's pressure on the new thing. How can you proceed working on that without putting pressure on it? Ooh, we got a shift in vibrations. No, this is going to happen. I'm going to be traveling and following different things and fulfilling my dream of travel, healing work, and geology. I am now 58 and my retirement dream will come to fruition. Yes, I trust the universe and all my needs have always been met. I've taken a lot of leaps in my life and never have they failed. I'm a woman who expands. I'm a woman who expands. I've always expanded before. I've done many daunting things before. And think of 3 things you've done that used to scare you, but afterwards you were like, this was easy. Remind yourself, I'm an expander. I've traveled for 2 years by myself nomadically before. I've done this. I've done that. There's many things I've done that seemed daunting at the time, and I'm an expander. I'm just going to expand again. So check this out, Kim. A lot of times, and this is what you're hitting, when people hit this point of just everything in their life going well and going good, you're combining how you make your income from a pure place of positive joy. Can you allow yourself, like I'm allowing myself, Kim, I love to travel. Right now, since America's opening up, guess where I'm planning my live event? America. I'm not stretching myself. I'm not forcing myself to do it in another country right now. You guys know, you saw me 2 years ago. I did a VIP intensive in London and then traveled around the UK for 3.5 weeks. Right now, my flow is different. Right now, my flow is America. I picked a safe place for me, Virginia. And I'm hosting a live event there. I normally, when I do these, I arrive the day before, early in the morning, so I can stretch, take a local yoga class, get some local good healthy eats, find some good things to keep in my hotel room the next couple days I'm doing the live event. And then I normally stay a day or 2 or 3 longer. You see how I'm coupling my personal pleasure of travel with business and work? And then hell, when I travel, it's actually even a tax write-off for my business. So even my personal pleasure is financially helping me. Crossing into that, Kim, is really about, can you just allow all areas of your life to be good? Are you willing to let go of needing to justify why you have it so good? If this is resonating with you guys need to be at my live event. I just put the link in the comments, Becoming You, because it helps you literally go, I'm a woman who likes to travel, help people in coaching, and earn all the money she needs and wants for all the things that she needs and wants. Can you allow that much good into your life? Highly recommend. Love you, Concha. I wish you were going to be there, Concha. It would have been fun. I've started my own card reading page. Good job, Haley. Haley, get a website going. If you can't get a website going, you could get PayPal going, right? I don't know where you're at in your business, Haley. You got to give me a little bit more. You could start off by go live every day, maybe in like other Facebook groups, or go live on your business page every day, just doing like a card of the day. All right, hey guys, today I pulled Come to Life Upside Down and just talk about a couple minutes, deliver the message, and you could end it, right? The point is just to start. It's literally just to start. And then Haley, at the end, when you're doing the free one, go, if anyone would like a personal, here's how to book. Send $35 to this PayPal and answer your question, and I'll get back to you within 48 hours. So it's just about starting, Haley. All right, guys, I'm going to do one or two more questions, so hit me in the questions with your comments. And thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. This is fun. I love doing it. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Perfect. Okay, so where are you at, Haley? Do you have the price and everything? How much are you charging? Since everyone's talking about business. Hey, talk about love too, Concha. Ask your question. You don't have to talk business because everyone else is, right? You can be the outlier, right? Look at what I'm wearing, guys. Do you think people in the South, a Southern born and bred Southern person, would wear this? No. No. I went to a low country broil out in rural farmland the other night. Everyone else is talking about their husband, and they're like, "Where's your husband?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't have a husband. I have a couple lovers." A lot of the women turned and gasped at me. If you're in the vibration of how are other people thinking, feeling, reacting about me, you would have felt slut shamed. Oh, they were slut shaming me. Oh, they just weren't accepting me for who I am, and I just want to be accepted. No, I'm so in the damn vibration that I'm okay with it. That like when they did that reaction, I was like, what? My lovers. You guys don't have any? Oh, you're married. Okay, of course you don't have them. And they were all in like gas. There was another lady there who was like, what lady? She's single. She's given him a test drive. Like you would test drive a car, you got to test drive your man. And then I about died with laughter once I recognized, oh, I'm from a belief system that it's okay to enjoy sexual liberation. They're from a belief system that you got to be a good girl and married. But you see how I didn't even notice that until hindsight? You're welcome, Haley. Antoinette, love. It's so good to see you. And I'm so happy I get to connect with you this Thursday. I like how your email started with, I feel satisfied. Now I appreciate. But Antoinette, be okay that every day it might oscillate. When I woke up this morning, I was like, I could only get to content and satisfied. Don't force yourself to be a valve open this much if you're a valve right here. Boom. How'd you like that one? Speaking of you having a couple of lovers, awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad you throw support. Fuck yeah, I have a couple of lovers. I fucking love it. Shit, girlfriend, it hasn't always been good and definitely not easy, but love your insight. Thank you. You are welcome, Kim. Dude, I love it. When one cancels, you have like two others you can call. Well, okay, I don't want to talk about all my lovers, but fuck, I love having a couple of lovers. It's great. Different styles, different times. So guys, if you are not making the kind of money you'd like to make, having the kind of sex you'd like to have, enjoying love, then come to my live event. It's going to be fucking mind-blowing. All right, guys. One more question. Hit me with the questions. I'm going to do one more question. Who hasn't got their reading yet? Concha Antoinette, I never saw your guys' question. So hit me with them. It doesn't have to be on the topic anymore. It doesn't have to be a continuation of conversation. Just guys, throw in the comments your questions. This was a really fun live. And don't forget, guys, I'll also be live Wednesday and Friday this week. I'm going to do 11 a.m. come ready to meditate. We're going to meditate and then go into live mini reads for people. It's going to be a little bit shorter than today's because it's more meant to be a source of spiritual fitness for you. Just a place where you can come, let go of the outside world, come get into alignment, relaxing and basking. I'll be doing that in my Facebook group. So come hang out in my Facebook group Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, it could be a general. You want a general? Well, Antoine, I already gave you your general. What did you think of your general? That every day, really, Antoinette, what I pick up in your energy, your general, is that there's a little bit of pressure of, now that I've worked this hard to get to this high of a vibe, I must stay this high vibe every day. But no, come on. I know you've seen articles or memes or something about like even Olympian medal athletes, the best of the best, right? World-class athletes. They have I was held on my good day, right? They don't call it a good day. They call it something else. But even they have like personal bests, right? Personal records. And then they also have like yeah, man, I just couldn't get the energy to get under 5 miles an hour or 5-minute mile. So Antoinette, yours is really about before you just jump into, this is continuing from the last general, remember? Before you just jump into doing the thing that you know you need to do, it's checking with yourself like, okay, I'm going to make my list. I'm going to do my positive focus list. My list that I make to just uplift and nourish my emotional and mental well-being. Am I at a place of being able to appreciate things? Nope. Am I at a place of being able to enjoy? I enjoy the plants in my living room. I enjoy this free Facebook Live. I enjoy some of the art I have on my wall. I enjoy my daughter. Or am I at a place of, it feels good to know that my daughter is in my home with me. It feels good. It feels good to know that I've been able to keep plants alive. I'm content with my bed. I'm content with my bed sheet. I'm content with the car that I have. I'm content that I can get from point A to point B. Yes, I'd like to have a nicer car because I'm waking up and recognizing that I just want to be around smoother things. Antoinette, this is a rampage. I just want to be around smoother things. I want to be, when I'm in a car, I want my arm to touch something that just feels good to my skin. I want to start being that satisfied, that content with life that my arm, which is when it touches the texture of the car, it feels good to me. This one feels rough. It feels a little boxed in. I'm content it gets me from A to B, but I would now like something that just supports my back even better. That just when I get in the car, it feels like the best ride of my life. I'm going to start leaning into the new because I'm now committed to expanding to a little more lavish of a lifestyle. Some people would call it lavish. I want to make that my default norm. I want the best of the best to be my default norm. I want to be the girl that gets to eat the best of the best food. I want to be the woman who enjoys the best sex of her life. I want to be the woman who's living the life of a dream that everyone else wants. I want to be the one that has it. People only dream about it because they've seen it. Well, I want to be the one that has it all. I'm making the kind of money I want to make. I'm enjoying the kind of sex I want to be enjoying. I'm experiencing the type of love I want to be experiencing. I'm experiencing being held and cuddled and held the way I want to be held. I'm expanding and opening up into a whole new way of living life that really involves meeting myself where I'm at, knowing that I'm enough. So if today is a day of I'm content, then I'm content, and I know that this is a day that's still guiding me towards the job that's going to pay me more. All this is about is that I'm just allowing in a job that's going to pay me more. I'm now committed to allowing more money to flow to me. I'm now committed to allowing more energy to flow to me. Because if you think of it this way, I want to reframe how you're thinking about money right now. So money is not a real thing, guys. Money is not a tangible object. If I give you this card and you take it, I now don't have a card. Money doesn't work that way. Money is not a thing. Money is a made-up concept. Money is I have these tarot cards. You have that mug of maca milk. Let's switch. You have that mug. You have those tarot cards. I want that. Well, I don't want your cards. Okay, can I give you this third thing that everyone accepts this third thing so that you can give me the maca milk I want, and you could have this third thing so that you could go buy whatever you want. Money is just this concept, this idea. And what do all the countries do when they need more money? Almost every country's in debt. So money's not a real thing. You having success is not taken away from others. Money is energy. And if you view money as energy, you're going to recognize it's about allowing more energy to come to you. Is your body in a good enough physical filling flow that you can handle more energy? And it's not about being fit in shape. Look at Lizzo. That woman is successful as fuck, man. She is successful as fuck. So it's not about being this skinny person, but she moves with her body a lot. She takes care, right? She takes care of her mental well-being, her emotional well-being. So sometimes we just want to allow more money in. It's really about, hey, I value myself. I value my time. I value clear thinking. I value good emotions. I value a good feeling body. And it's about making your body a vessel to receive more energy. Because money is simply energy. Money is the energy of opportunity. Money is the energy of fun. Money is the energy of empowerment. Most time when people want more money, it's because I want to do the things that I want to do when I want to do them, and I want to care less about what others think. So if you start doing those 3 things, nurture those vibrations daily, small, boom, it's going to come in out of nowhere. Yeah, Antoinette. Kelly, you seen my questions? No, I was not. I guess it's not meant to be answered, so it's funny how Spirit does these things. Now I'm going to scroll my ass up. Ask it again, Concha. I honestly didn't see it. And hey, guys, sometimes, I don't know why, when I go back to the replay, I'll just see comments of like, I didn't see that at all. This is kind of weird, but I have lovers in different realms and wake up completely satisfied afterwards. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, that's actually a whole other topic. I won't be able to cover that one today. Most of the time when you have dreams, they represent what you really want in the waking world. If you have a dream of fear, scary, dreams represent your actual vibration. So if you're like fine during the day, but you have a dream at night where dinosaurs chasing you, you're actually afraid during the waking world. You're just not attuned to your emotions enough. If you're having dreams of lovers in different realms, then it means that you're ready to explore sensually on this physical planet. And girl, that's why we came down from source to physical. We came down because we were like, yeah, like I'm source and I could touch you right now, but this just feels like source. I want to go down on earth and like when I touch you, I want to see the ripples it throws in your body. When I feel this touch, I want to feel what it feels like tingling across my whole body. So you just got to admit that you want to experience and feel that in real life. And it may not be that you want multiple lovers, but it's definitely you want more comfort in your body and that you're now willing to be admired, adored, and cherished. You're now in a becoming okay with masculine desire. Men are very visual creatures. Masculine energy is very visual. And you're now ready to be visually pleasing. Does that make sense, Kim? Yeah, Kim, or not Kim, Concha, ask yours again. Now I'm super fucking curious. I did it like 4 times. It's not meant to be. Love Mock and Milk. Yeah, Mock and Milk's amazing. Dude, that gold wristband though, OMG. Concha, ask me your question. I'm now hyper-focusing on, no one else type. What is Concha's question? Yeah, guys, this is what speaking of that, when I took myself to UK for 3.5 months and I did the virtual intensive, this was jewelry I bought myself and I got a little necklace to go with it and earrings. I do need to I still haven't painted it yet. And it's like a copper alloy. Yeah, I need to paint it so it doesn't touch my skin. Kim's saying yes. Antoinette's saying I understand. Respond no. All right, Concha, give us your question. And guys, don't forget, doing a live event. If you're in a mastermind with me, you get a ticket as a gift. Come hang out at the live event. If you'd like to get in a mastermind and enjoy the retreat as a gift, send me a PM. We'll get on a phone call to see what your goals are. Kim's just saying yes. Kim's like, yes. What are we saying yes to, Kim? I fucking loved going to the UK by myself. I'm like, that's right. I am taking myself to the UK for 3.5 months and I'm going to go play. My energy definitely waned towards the end. The last 4 days, I was like, I'm taking a vacation for my vacation. And I just stayed. By the time I pranced around the UK and I got to Northern Ireland, I was just like, I can't. I don't have the energy to go do the Game of Thrones tour. I'm just gonna sit in my apartment. And I like Netflixed all day. It was great. You just posted it again 3 times? No way. I see that comment, Concha. I just posted it again like 3 times. LOL. This is too funny, honestly. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take that as a sign that maybe it's not meant to be answered right now because I legit, I'm gonna take a screenshot. That way, you fucking know I'm being serious. I don't see it. I see my post and then your two. All right, guys, this was fun. Give me any comments afterwards. Come to the live event. Oh, and don't forget, if you're ready to meet your spirit guide or your soul, if you want to connect with your soul, this link for 2 free live meditations to meet your soul and to connect with your inner being. 2 meditations, sorry. 1 to take you to the Temple of the Masters to meet your spirit guides. 1 to help you go deep within so you can connect with your soul so that you can hear yourself more strongly. You got 2 free meditations there for you. Or again, come hang out with me live in person at the retreat. There's the link in the comments. I love you all. Hope you guys have a high vibe week and a good day. Bye.